wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's McKinney. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Lobos line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for a man. It's Bates. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Lobos are in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets it 1st down. Oh, here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Dropping back, it's Banks. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Bears want to move quickly. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nice move there. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well.
Continues to fight for yards. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Got the quick completion. Breaks into the open.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Ripping through the defense. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right on his numbers on the slant. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. The spin, still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rush is on him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass. It's Banks. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Lobos moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Lobos will move the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He wants to go deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Banks. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Bears are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's the Heat. Oh, what a move. On his feet at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Snagged out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the tight end. Trying to pound it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Bear offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bears will hustle to the line. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Bears are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Going toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Bears get enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bears! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ingram. And the ball pops out. Oh, and he bumps it up inside the 20. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, Bears. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Lobos in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be. Because
Oh, he's got some space.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Lobos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fires to the big fella. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Banks. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Missouri State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Lobos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Lobos want to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. Got room to work. He breaks a tackle. Turning it on. And that's a live ball. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, New Mexico. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly how you draw it up, right? Hey, we're going to get this guy the ball. He's going to fumble it, but we know our own guy's going to scoop it and score and completely fool the defense. Man, that'll never happen again in a million more plays, but that's one the offense is gladly going to take.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. From the gun, through running back, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Touchdown, Lobos! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Banks. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Tempo in overdrive. From the gun on third down. Quarterback extends the play. He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Look out, he's got room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10, a deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Banks. Bringing the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes it past the marker. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Boyd. Looking to scramble. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. This one was a lot.